E aí, galera do YouTube, tudo bom? Aqui tá tudo bom também. Estamos de volta aqui com ela em Noire, exatamente onde paramos no último episódio. A gente vai pegar uma missão chamada Um Pequeno Deslize. Ela é da DLC, tá? Então a gente vai aqui entrar no carro, mas antes disso, curta, comente, compartilhe com seus amigos e se inscreva no canal. Bora! Bora, Bill! Tá,
Right up ahead.
beleza.
Take the next right. They're calling her the Dahlia. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Straight through at the next junction.
So Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Então, pelo que eu percebi, mano,
Terrible enough being murdered like that.
as legendas da DLC que estão cagadas. Então tudo que tá em inglês, mano, é porque é da DLC.
Straight through.
O que é do original do jogo tá de buenas.
Keep going on this road.
Oh,
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight ahead.
ó, chegamos.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
Ah, que bom.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Seria bom se tivesse a mira, igual do GTA, né?
Requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Daí no GTA a gente tem a mira, né, do carro, a gente podia tirar no pneu aqui, ó.
Lay into
Yeah.
his wheel arches. Come on.
E Deus te abençoe, entendeu? Vai de base, meu amigo. Aqui, ó. Ó. Pega aqui no ladinho, ó, ó.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Não, você tá achando ruim, mano? Você quer dirigir pra mim, mano? Se quiser, você fala, irmão.
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Car 11K to KGPL. Suspect in custody requires transport back to Central Station.
Put your hands in the air!
Put your hands in the air.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Tá.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Ah, Deus.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Tá.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Cliff Harrison, tá.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Hum,
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
tá bom.
And He made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Grand
You know
Theft
who my father
Auto.
is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and
Who
check
my
out
father
Harrison's
is?
store.
Ah, vá pra puta que te pariu. Com seu pai, você, seu pai, sua mãe, todo
What?
mundo.
I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Cross over, keep going straight.
Take the next right.
Next to right.
Straight through the next intersection.
Intersection.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
Take the next left.
Left.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way. Keep going on this road.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way. Turn right here.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
You need to take the next left.
Left.
Take the next right.
Right.
You're a goddamn menace! Right up ahead.
Right up ahead.
Take the next right. Straight ahead here.
Okay.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight ahead here. Left, coming up.
Aqui, né? Coombs Automotive.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison.
tão
It
engraçado
was
que até ri aqui,
a
mano.
green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Vixe.
That's a joke too, son.
O cara é doido na coca, velho.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Tá diferente.
Gene Archer,
É.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
Uhum.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Tá.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Meu Deus do céu. Tá.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Tá.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Bora.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
$11K to KGPL. Request an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
KGPL to 11K, roger.
Você não vai entrar aqui, não?
$11K, go ahead.
11K, go to Central Station. James Velasco held on suspicion of GTA. Awaiting questioning. Possible link to the Harrison case. 11K, code 2.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K out.
Right here. Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole? Turn left up ahead.
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack? Cross over, keep going straight.
Straight through the next intersection.
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Straight over. Straight through at the next junction.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight ahead here.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Sounds like James Belasco was picked up the same as Harrison. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse. Sounds like James Belasco was picked up the same as Harrison. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse. Sounds like James Belasco
Tá,
was
mas
picked
eu
up
quero...
the same as Harrison. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse.
Next left.
Esqueci que eu tenho que marcar.
Straight over. Keep going on this road.
Straight through the next intersection.
Go straight through here.
Woo!
Straight ahead here.
Chegamos. Central Jail, Central Police Station.
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
You think the Vice boys get any on the side?
Tá, deixa eu ver onde que é.
Make homicide.
Patrol Room, Duty Surgeon, Interview Room 1. Aqui que é? Não. Tá, não é aqui. Não é aqui. Não tá aqui.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage makes
Film
you
Room, tem alguma coisa aqui? Não.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap.
crummy bastard.
Nossa.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said all fair and love and war.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Mentira.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Mentira.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Bincker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Face was thrown out. Now the DA wants
Phelps,
my head.
your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street at your body. Go! She won't hang around.
Next right.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
You know the broad isn't going to hang around, Phelps. Let's get to the Western Union office. Take the next right. Take the next left. Almost.
It'll only take a little while longer. Well, it's quite a waste. I'm not with him for the conversation.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero.
What?
And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Ué, eu não falei quem era James Belasco, só falei que era Belasco, querida.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Fala a
Try my
verdade.
patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Beleza, temos que ir na gráfica Marquee agora. Ver esse tal de Bigelow. E esteja presa. Femme imbecile.
need to take the next left. Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
Take the next left.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
Straight through the next intersection.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
Go left just now.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey. Next right. Right up ahead. Next right.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Next left. Right up ahead.
Take the next left.
Right turn, coming up. Straight through. Straight on. Straight on here.
Murky Printing Co. Beleza. Vamos falar com o senhor. É aqui, né? Deixa eu ver. Hello,
And
sir.
what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over,
Para com
Lightball.
isso.
You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm. Ha.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Bora. Tá, então vamos lá no Bigelow.
Turn right when you can. Straight ahead here. Straight ahead. Straight ahead here. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight through the next intersection. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight on. Straight ahead here. Straight over. Straight through at the next junction.
Straight through the next intersection.
Keep going on this road. You need to take the next left.
Stop just ahead.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Throw out the...
Levanta aí, mano.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Attack the Phelps!
Mano, você tá atirando, eu nem sei onde você tá atirando. Ai!
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Tá.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Nossa,
There are enough
monte
slips here
de
to keep them
documento.
stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. Right.
Mentira.
He has no luck.
Mentira, ele tá vivo.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Cadê o...
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Agora tem que pegar o laptop lá.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
You're taking the next left.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. So guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit. Take the next right.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Left, coming up. Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down. Straight through. Straight over. You'll be taking the next right.
Take the next left.
Cross over, keep going straight. Keep going on this road. Straight through.
Take the next right. Take the next left.
All units, shots fired, off speeds, help.
Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off street south. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Take the next right.
Keep going straight. Go straight through here. Straight through. Straight through the next intersection.
Tá que pariu, cara.
Straight on.
Straight through the next intersection.
Next left.
Ai, paramos na vaguinha.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Ah, mano.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
The Printer's Devil.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Cola King? The King of Cola. Tá que pariu, mano. Ia lá.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Eita, caralho.
Gave his wife a tap.
Aqui do lado.
Said all's fair in love and war.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, Bincker. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. They break it to you, Cole, but they'll never fit in itself.
E ali, né? Bom, galera, eu vou terminar este vídeo por aqui. Nos vemos no próximo episódio. Até mais!